G'day mate, welcome back to Captain of the Industry with me, Ep9. Today we have a couple of things we need to sort out, a couple of things we need to do. The first one is, although we got advanced oil up and running last episode, and the builds are running great, it's running fine, there's one small snag, and that is we're not bringing in oil fast enough. Not nearly fast enough. And of course, we're turning oil into diesel, and diesel is making the trucks go round, and the trucks going around is making the holes be dug, and I like big holes. So we need to sort out that problem. At the same time, I was sitting in my captain's office last night. The sun was setting over the sea. It was a beautiful sight. And then somebody came in and dropped a note on my table that said something about food and something about starvation. I don't know, but it's been asked that I investigate. So I guess I need to look at that as well. The last thing I need to do is, well, it's happening right now. We have a bunch of diggers that are not digging because there's no trucks. And the sad thing is there's 6 diggers here and 18 trucks? 17 trucks. 17 trucks. And it's not enough. So we need to get advanced logistics up and running, which I'm going to do a standalone tutorial video on. It's going to happen. It's just not going to happen today because a canary has told me that there's a patch upcoming. And the patch is not here yet. So I want to make sure that I wait till the patch arrives and then do the tutorial on advanced logistics. So, can you do me 2 favors? One, can you click the like button because you're watching a Let's Play and, you know, you're probably enjoying it. At the same time, if you want to actually find out how advanced logistics works properly, click the subscribe button because that video will come out as soon as that patch comes out. Probably the day after the patch. I need to actually have the patch before I can record the video for the patch. But yeah, click the subscribe button because we'll be doing that in the future. So with that out of the way, we're going to go to research first because I like doing the research. Today's research is biofuel. Steel smelting, construction, sulfur processing, copper refinement, fertilizer, cargo dock 2. We'll explain all of these when we actually use them. At the moment, we're literally researching ahead because next episode is probably going to be about steel smelting. The only thing that I do want to mention very, very quickly is I really want the cargo depot 2 because the cargo depot 2 is twice the size, which means our ship doubles in length. Yeah, don't ask me how it happens, it's just magic, okay? The ship magically doubles in length, but it also gives us the medium fuel module, which unloads oil 50% faster, which we're gonna want, because as we upgrade the text, etc., we're gonna end up with even more trucks than what we've got now. So, yes, we want to get that done. Now, I'd love to come down here and get wheat processing, but as I said, I need to find wheat on the world map, which means I can't get the organic fertilizer, I can't get the soybeans, there's lots of things I can't touch until we get the wheat. Alright. So with that out of the way, I guess the first thing we should do is ignore the farm problem and move on to housing, because I don't have a lot of people. So I want to unpause that house. I'm going to quick deliver it. We're going to definitely unpause the beacon to bring in more people. I'm going to come in here. I'm going to pause you, and you to get more people. So I can unpause you. I can go to growth boost and click that one. So that's going to cost a little bit of uni, but it should give us a plus 0.2 with a plus 0.2 with a plus 0.4. So hopefully we have new babies come along, because we've got 10 workers available, which is not enough, because if we go out to the world map, you currently have 36 workers and 0.8 uni, and when it's upgraded it's going to run twice as fast. It's going to need 72 workers, so I need to come up with 36 workers in a hurry. The Unity we're pretty good on, but the workers is a whole nother story. So we're going to say deliver to the oil rig, and we're going to bring in 200 construction parts to here, and then we're going to send him off. Now that we've spoken through that, we'll go do something about food, because, you know, more population equals more food. We need water, and I'm going to put water here, and what I want to do is build 2 irrigated farms. Now, on this particular map, this is the Gold Mountain or whatever it's called, farmland is sort of critical, as in critically critical. So, consequently, I'm trying to save space where possible. On top of that, can I get that pipe in there? Stop it! Thank you. And that pipe in there. Alright, and I want to turn that back off. I want to plug water in here. Alright, I want to... It's so hard to see. Can I unpause that, and unpause that, and unpause that, and that, and that, but I do want to pause that one. That one. Cool. Unity, there. Pause. 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 What's that? What is that one pipe? Okay. What I want to do is I want to pump water into 2 new farms, which is going to be potato and... Nope, not that one. Potato and green manure, okay? Because if we plant just potatoes, we're going to end up with an average production every 60 seconds of 9.2. Because we're going to bring down the fertility equilibrium. And if I just plant potatoes all the time, they're going to cost me 36 water every 60 seconds. What I want to do is I want to plant manure, which takes the fertility up. I want you to swap to the next cycle, please. Yes, okay. We're going to plant in the manure plus the potatoes, which takes the production up from 9.2 to 9.8. On top of that, it costs less water. So we get more food for less water. Very, very good idea. But I want to make sure I put this pipe in like so. We have water? Yeah, we have water. You have water? You don't have water. Where's the water? Oh, it's still filling the pipe. Okay. We want to put in this pipe like so. So in the future, I can put the fertilizer in like that. It keeps the pipes as narrow as possible, which I'm a giant fan of. I'm also a giant fan of actually putting in the second pipe and getting water all the way to the end. Unpause, unpause. I didn't need you, but I guess you're built now, so I guess you get to stay. All right, so that out of the way. This farm here, we're going to upgrade you as well. 9 workers needed. 9 workers needed. Oh. You got your cargo? Yes, you've got your cargo. Okay, so 9 workers needed means I'm going to send you to there, and I'm promptly going to go to here, and I'm going to buy 10 workers. Cool, that should... Well, we're down at 16 workers. Well, that should solve that problem, hopefully. We're going to come to here. I'm going to pull off this water pipe. Can you stop being so difficult? All right, we're going to run this way. Yep, over the farm. At height 3. To this way. Gosh. That tile. Pause, quick deliver. Yep, I line things up. And then that plugs in there. Alright, pause, quick deliver. And you are doing vegetables at 7.2 is the average production. But if we click on harvest stats, we got 37 out of the 60 we were meant to get. That's not good. We could add some green manure, which will take the fertility equilibrium up. At the same time, as we can see, it uses less water. So we actually save water and get more food. I'm all for it. All right, so that should be... No. That should be that one. Yeah, 0.3 months without water. You at least had some water in the tank. And waiting for water or rain. Go faster. Technically doesn't work because... Oh, actually, I don't know. You go to a connector. Technically, connectors don't have a throughput limit. Like these are 60 per 60 and this is 60 per 60. Technically, these guys don't have a throughput limit. I don't know if that actually worked. All right, but we've added some water. We've got some population. We have room for 37 more, which is fine. We have the farms up and running. Okay. We have delivered the oil. The oil means I can come in here. I know it's upgrading right now. In that case, go explore that. And we want to donate construction parts there because I'd like the option to actually buy people from there as well. And we'll say start loading ship. Okay, so we've got food hopefully sorted. We're down to 8 months. It's probably going to be okay. Next thing I want to do is not talk about advanced logistics yet. I want to talk about retaining walls. So we did cover when we built oil that I needed to... If we looked at this pillar right here, we found out that was 15 tiles deep by counting it. And it is an average of these 9 tiles. So 15 tiles deep means I had to have a retaining wall here that went from tile 10 to tile 15. I had to have this one here to go from tile 5 down to tile 10. And I had to have this one to go from tile 0, being the surface, down to tile 5. So I know I need to have my retaining walls 3 tiles down. Which also means I need to put some retaining walls around everywhere else. So I have got some markers and I've come out from here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Here, 1, 2, 3. Here is 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth. to work out exactly where I need my retaining walls around here so I can paste them in. Now, retaining walls. Retaining walls only go down 5 levels. On top of that, I want a corner. We'll just jam a corner in here. Now, the best way to place these corners, by the way, is just put it in the right spot and rotate it till it looks right. That's the direction it's meant to go. Now, I hate that. Every single time I put down a retaining wall, there's a little of the game. I don't know what it is, but it happens. Okay, so I want to put in some retaining walls. At the same time, I do want to mention very, very quickly, it doesn't honestly matter about using a corner or not. It's a cosmetic thing, and honestly, because retaining walls are still a little bit, I won't say painful, but they're difficult to put in, I honestly don't care about the corner pieces. And also, I am very much a fan of copying and pasting a few at a time and dumping them in. So, I want to put in some retaining walls right here. I obviously want to not have the trucks be marked to landfill this stuff, because what will happen is a digger will come in and dig underneath, and then the truck that's brought up stone or dirt or whatever will go, oh, I'm allowed to put that on the surface, and then we're going to put it on the surface. In battle. Okay, that did not work out in our favor. Alright, we're going to unpause. No, I'm going to pause you guys. Yes, because there's one more thing, 2 more things, 5 more things I want to do. Alright, research. Research we have picked up. We have basic distillation. That converts salt water into brine. That's fine. We know about that. We have storage 2. Storage 2 is a bigger storage container. In fact, actually, I have one over here. Yes, which is a fluid storage T2, which we've dragged down 1 tile. It's set to priority 15. It is the lowest job on the totem, and it has a Mark II pipe going into our oil, because it's currently running our oil whenever the ship is absent. So when the ship's here, we're actually directly unloading off the ship into the pipe through a priority balancer. When the ship's absent, this pipe takes over, which is the thousands of barrels worth of crude oil we'll have on our ship. Shippy done. Yeah, defeated. Yeah, that's all right. Go home. All right. So that's how we're doing that. Now, bridges, advanced. Oh, no. Back to things. So storage is pretty simple. The storage got bigger. Okay. We did get a food market too, and we have problems with food. So I'm willing to give it a go. We're just going to upgrade you. We're going to throw in the Unity, and we're going to, get a nice close view of this going in, and hopefully it's like, yay, food is now 10% more efficient. It looks prettier. Like, I do not... Look at the rust and the dirt around the bottom of this. Like, I do not want to take my food from this place. Who would come in their right mind would come here to buy food? Here sounds reasonable. It says market. It has pretty things. It has all the same food, which you're probably going to get jack of. This just has rust and tetanus shots. This is all it has. And all the difference is it holds twice as much food. I'll take twice as much food. Not that we have any food, but, I'll take twice as much. Dismiss. New refugees. Okay. Population 630. Pause. Growth boost. Off. Growth pause. Yes. Do not bring more workers in. I do not want more people. I do have enough to go here and double the rate of this, though, which will now bring in 108 oil. And if you remember, these guys use 54 apiece, and now we're bringing 108, which is twice as much. Ooh, I'll upgrade these. I probably do, but not right now. Okay. So you've loaded up the cargo for the settlement. We're going to go here to drop off our bribe. That's pretty important. Yeah, I do not want to take up the people whilst we have food issues. Okay, so we've got that done. Ship weapons, ship armor, pretty boring. The burner, literally all it does, I don't even know what tab it's under. Probably under waste management. Burner, solid. Burns trash. That's all it does. At the moment, we're doing more worthwhile things with our trash, like dumping it in the sea, because we need more landmass. So that covers our tech. I guess we should do advanced logistics now. I know that's what you're here for. Okay, advanced logistics. There's a couple of things I need to sort of get your head around, get your brain around, and we need to break it up into smaller pieces. So we have our logistics networks currently, and we actually have quite a few logistics networks. We have the available to assign, which is like your general network. It's generally where trucks are moving things around and moving and grooving and doing things, okay? That's that network. On top of that network, you also have your other dedicated network. So we have, like, this mine tower has a bunch of trucks in it. This is a very small, self-contained micro network, okay, where it has 3 excavators, it has 6 trucks, and they are contained within that network. I cannot have a general truck from general working come over here and wait for some coal. It's just not allowed, okay? Just like I can't have one of these guys run over here to go get some iron, because they're not allowed, Okay, so we have tiny subdivided networks already. What the advanced logistics does is lets you take that one step further. So I'm going to use rubber as a prime example. We're going to link those two together. Okay, now because they're linked together, if I have multiple sources of rubber, so if I had a rubber here and a rubber here and a rubber here and a rubber here, it means the trucks would only take this rubber. They would not take any other rubber. Okay, and the perfect example for my particular map, if you've been following the playthrough so far, is when we eventually get a new dock that will do an importing of wood, I want to clear out the great wood storage first. Because although I like a big box to put my wood in, there are some times when you need to shrink the box and have a smaller, tighter box to put your wood in. So I want to empty this. So I could actually set from my unit storage to the output here and say, just take stuff from here. Don't worry about the ship that has unlimited wood. Use this first. Okay, so there's a real life example. On top of that, the other thing I can do is, now these two are linked, but they're still in the general population logistics network. What I can actually do is I can assign a truck. And then this one truck here, his lifelong job is going to be taking the rubber from one box to another. Because it's important when you're going to put your things in a box, occasionally you have rubber. Okay? Oh, look, he's going to do it right now. He's going to move the rubber from one box to another. Very, very important. Now, I haven't taken this outside this network. I've actually assigned it to both networks. So it's assigned to the general network, plus it's assigned to just his little micro network. Okay? What I can also do is I can set accept assigned only. So now, even if I drag this priority 1, because that'll make a shitstorm, and I drag that to max, he's going to be the only one assigned to do it. He is going to be the only one going back and forth. And we can check this because we have 5 idle. Now, if I swap this off, except assign only, it means any truck can do it. Which means we're probably going to have... Oh, there's a friend coming to help already. I'm going to have more friends before this fills up. Probably not. Oh, nope, that's another friend. So there's now 3 of them. 3 of them moving... Oh, and the one assigned to it is not even doing it, which is one of the reasons we have this option to assign. Okay, so real life example. Oh god, there's another one. Real life example would be another one. Is coal. I could link this to every coal deposit on the network and then assign 1 or 2 trucks here, and their dedicated job is to move around the coal. That's all they're going to do. We could leave it in the general network as well, so the other trucks could take care of it as well, but I could just assign it so it's just one truck. His whole job is to move coal from A to B, okay? So, unassign you. I do not want you doing this, and unlink them. All I have to do is reassign them and relink. Okay, with that out of the way, very, very quickly, I want to build a... I want to build you up 2 tiles to there. Okay, maybe back a tile. Yeah. And leave you there. No, I want to bring you down to ground level to that tile. And bring you up and above and into there. No, I said in. No, not in. I don't know, there? Second bridge, yes. Can I remove you back like 3 tiles? Thank you. To there, and then... No! Okay, done. Alright, I want to pause that, unity, that. Cool. And then unpause that and unpause that. Yeah, we're past time to hook those 2 together with a belt. Yeah, I know you can't access things. Give me a second, okay? Bridge is in now. You good? Where the fuck are you taking the concrete slabs? That's all paused. Okay, alright. Previously, trucks would dump a whole lot of crap in the shipyard. That's been disabled. Alright, okay, so next up is unpausing some of these. Because I might as well get that built. Alright, advanced logistics. Next thing I want to talk about is over here. Okay, so more micro networks. We have trucky boys and tree harvesters. So I have this tree harvester has 2 trucks. This tree harvester has 2 trucks. there are 2 micro networks. I also have this storage. Okay, this storage is optional. Trucks can put wood in here. This one is not optional because there's nowhere to import it, and it's been told to keep empty. And this is obviously 2 of these stored back to back. Okay, so I have 2 trucks. 2 trucks. Their whole job is to take wood into storage. Their storage options are this one. Yep, there's one right now. This one, which goes to construction parts, or the great wood box over the far side of the map. It's a long drive. So what I want to do is... They've gone off. Can we come back, please? Now, as long as that's set to keep wood in there, there's a chance they might still... Oh, no, there we go. Perfect. So you're going to drop wood in here, and we're just going to pass straight into this machine, okay, or this box. But previously, I had 2 trucks running all over the map. What I can now do is, rather than having 2 trucks running all the way across the map, I'm going to assign just 1 truck. You now only need 1 truck to run all the way across the map, because all the way across the map is here. It is super close. The other thing I could do is I could actually assign the routes to this guy and link it to one wood box, the other wood box, and actually dedicate the 2 trucks that were running all the way across the map to keep running across the map, but be a dedicated run across the map now. Or we can leave them in the general available to assign, and they'll get it done eventually. Now, as this is wood, it's super, super high priority, so we're going to go for like a 14. It really doesn't matter. But I've got 2 extra trucks that, rather than moving around stuff all the time, if I have a major construction task up and paused and or unpaused and ready to go, they could go and do that, and as soon as that's finished, go back to normal construction or normally moving wood across the map. Okay, I'd much prefer to have them doing that sort of stuff, construction, rather than constantly moving wood across the map, because let's be honest, we're just shaving the map because, well, everybody likes a bit of shaved map. Okay, so that's a couple of prime examples. Next one we're going to move on to is mines themselves, because this is probably the most common one you're going to use, and it's going to be 2 of those guys, and we're going to unpause them, and we're going to unit them, and we're going to assign that to dig F there. And I'm going to assign you edit area this. Okay, so I have these. Okay, now these were digging iron ore, and they're doing a great job of digging iron ore. They have not failed in their digging of iron ore, but anytime they find rock or dirt or anything like that, they proceed to wander all the way over to dumping, which is the far side of the map, which is a very long distance. And I have 4 excavators. I have 8 trucks. It's a very good ratio. We can improve that by saying, hey, look, I want you to take your iron ore there. I don't want you to take anywhere else, it goes there. And I want you to take your other stuff here. This is going to be dirt, and this is going to be rock. So with that done, we can edit the area, and I want to say, look, I just want you guys to dig out just these tiles, because that's going to have a whole bunch of rock and dirt for me. And we'll get to prove the next part of this tutorial, which is... You picked up iron. Can we not pick up iron, please? Holy crap. That's solid iron. Can I re-edit that? And I've changed my mind. I just want to dig up this bit. I actually want garbage, believe it or not. Go dig that. Oh, we've got some dirt. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag dirt all the way down. Now, when I drag dirt all the way down, this becomes an export. Okay, it's designed to take materials out. If I drag this one all the way down, we'll leave that one as is. Okay, so when somebody finds some dirt... Anybody? No. Alright, it's going to end up being rock, I promise. Hey, we got some rock. Okay, when I drag that all the way down, we're going to end up with a problem with the very next truck that comes along. Hey, we've got one already. He says, I have nowhere to put this. So obviously I can't do that. I need to drag that back up. But I have a new problem, and that is this is all linked. It's all part of this internal network. These trucks and these excavators only can access it. Nobody else can. Not acceptable. So what I want to do is I want to have an export, which is going to be this one here. And same as we did with wood, we're just going to set this to there. I do suggest when you do these, you set the priority down to 10. That way any existing deliveries for, like, you know, iron and automation and all that sort of stuff is way more important, and general trucks can just come here and they can dump from here. Now I do want to set these to truck export off, no, on rather, and import off. had it around the wrong way. And you're going to be export off and export off. Not that it really matters, but it's good habit to set. And we'll set you to there, and we'll set you to there. And what'll happen is, again, general trucks from the general queue will come and empty these and take them to wherever they go. It also means that because these trucks are doing such a short loop now, I don't need this many. In fact, I can probably, again, save 2 trucks off my list. So we're just going to edit you back to the way you were. Sure. And we're full on rocks. That'll happen. Eventually, after we go away from being extremely busy, that'll fix itself and then we'll start doing things. Now, one thing I can do to improve things is I can turn off allow partially loaded trucks. When I do that, it means all the trucks need to be fully loaded. It doesn't apply so much to miners, okay? If one is assigned to, well, if one is attached itself to a digger and we're digging dirt, and then the digger runs out of dirt in that tile and picks up a piece of rock, the truck will get sent off. Okay, he won't move to another digger and wait for more dirt. He'll just get sent off to go fill up. So occasionally you'll see them with 1s and 2s in there, but generally you're going to see them absolutely full to the brim. Okay, so that's that problem. So this is now going to get emptied. They're doing a great job of emptying it, and more importantly, on my list, I'm up to 21 trucks. So we've gained a couple of trucks. Harvester. You were trying to chop something on the side of the mountain. We'll come back to those. All right. One thing I can also do is our fuel station. I have 3 guys here. Now, these 3 guys are trying to refuel every single excavator on the map. I'd like to cut that back. I'd like to cut it back to just 1. And I'd like you to just refuel this guy, and this guy. Because that's all close. You should be able to import fuel into there. I don't know. Now, to mitigate that, I'm going to grab this guy, and we're going to put one of these over here. 5 tiles and a fluid storage right here. And I'm going to set you to be diesel, set you to be half full. Quick deliver that, unpause it as well, and I'm going to do the same here. Now, this is a fuel station, okay? Anybody can refuel at the full fuel station. On top of that, we are going to bring some diesel over here and jam it into here, which is then going to flow straight to there. Now, this is, I'm not going to bother putting a truck on it, okay? Not going to put any trucks on it. But the whole point of this one is I have fuel right here. So small excavator has no fuel. Yeah, he's at the far end of the map. He's in a horrible, 2 of them. Far end of the map. Horrible place for them. Can I copy that? And we're going to put that here. That button and that button and diesel and half full, and I might have to assign you a truck just to get you out of trouble. Alright, so the idea is this excavator, which I really wish would go mine some rock from the side of the map, because we don't need sand. Really don't need sand. Really don't need sand. The idea is these excavators will drive over here to get fuel. Okay, they won't drive all the way back to the base. They won't wait for a refuel truck to drive all the way out here. They will drive to right here to get fuel. Same goes for the sand guy. He'll do the exact same. And now that we've got these set up, after he's manually refueled everybody, he should do the exact same. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to take this principle we just covered, duplicate it, and we want to duplicate it twice. I'm going to do this one very quickly, which is going to be coal. And unpause Unity, and you're going to go assign routes there. You are going to be coal. You are going to be coal. I'm not going to set you to be empty. You're just going to be coal. I'm going to have export off. You are going to be dirt. Export off. You are going to be dirt, which will drag down to there. Import off, and you are going to be rock with export off, and you're going to be rock with import off and drag down to there. Again, priority 10, and you don't have a priority. And more importantly, I have such a short distance. I'm pretty sure 4 is going to cover us. One thing I am going to do, which is probably going to complicate things, is I'm going to upgrade all the coal storages to level 2. In fact, I'm going to upgrade a lot of storages. Limestone, same story. You can get upgraded. Sand can get upgraded. Limestone, not going to bother with advanced logistics. It's just not worth it. power. Definitely going to upgrade you to bigger and better storage. And then over here, I didn't copy those. Can I actually, this one's far enough away we might use loose storage too. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Unpause. Unity. Where is this truck? See what I mean? He's literally driving across the map to refuel these guys. That's a problem. That's a big problem. It's a big no-no. In theory, he should come down here and refuel himself. Import off, import, export on. Okay. We're going to... I'm going to have to assign at least a truck. Alright. We'll assign a truck here. He's going to go there and there. So he's just going to refill those two. This guy is going to refill just that mine control tower. Alright, here we're going to do the exact same. We're going to do rock, and we're going to do dirt. Mine control tower, assign there and there. And you are going to be empty, import off. You're going to be dirt, import off. You're going to be export off, and then finally we're going to come here, and I have 6, so we're going to cut it back to 9 trucks. Yeah, which for a second is going to look horrible, don't get me wrong, but now we have 33 trucks in the general queue. This one we're going to set to 10 and 10. I don't think I need these, honestly. I think as long as... Oh, wait, we've got nobody assigned to it anyway. And same here. I don't think I need these guys running. And we're going to unassign you. I'm fairly confident that they'll refuel themselves. In fact, I'm super confident that you ran out of fuel, like, instantly. Okay. Alright, maybe we need a couple of trucks. In that case, yeah, we'll definitely start up the assigned routes, so I don't try and wander across the map to refuel things. But rather than having 3 trucks in the middle of the map, I now have 3 trucks at the far sides of the map, doing a much more efficient job. Okay. You are miles away. Oh no, there you are. Okay, so you're going to refuel people, you're going to be happy. We're going to dump things, but more importantly, we can probably see already that I have a good amount of trucks that are here all the time. And because I have a good amount of trucks that are here all the time, and the other one's doing the long haul right the way across the map, one, this is probably going to get filled in faster, a lot faster. And the other thing is, we're definitely going to keep digging faster. And should this fill up, actually, it's going down. Should we hit a very, very dense patch of nothing but rock, no dirt, or they decide to dig stuff right here, there's literally tiles right beside you. Okay. Should we end up with a situation where these 2 fill up, I can just put down another 2. Okay, it's not that hard to put down another 2 and be good to go. And, you know, wait for it to eventually empty. Or our iron ore to eventually empty, because you guys are digging up junk? No, we're just processing it super fast. Yes, we're processing all the iron super fast. Alright, but this is where I'm going to leave this episode. I think we've gone through advanced logistics pretty well. Oh, that's where it all went. It went into retaining walls. Yeah, we've gone through iron pretty fast. We've gone through everything pretty fast. We have fixed our food problem. We've fixed our population problem. We are bringing in more research. We're going to do steel in the next episode. We will be doing in a future episode or future tutorial video on advanced logistics. But I hope at least this quick run through has given you sort of an outline of how advanced logistics works. And I'm hoping that you can hopefully get some of the same optimizations I have done, because although that says extremely busy, I know that everything is still being fed, everything is still working perfectly, and the trucks are definitely doing a wonderful job. The only difference is I don't have idle trucks, because idle trucks are unemployed trucks. Unemployed trucks are horrible trucks because they're not working hard enough. Oh, stand's empty. Well, there you go. Because we used up all the bricks, and that doubled in size. Yeah, but we did a bit of everything. All right, I'm going to call it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the very next episode, where we shave more of the island, we fill up a wooden box with big hunking chunks of wood, and we get some steel processing done. Oh, and we can unpause. You know, we'll keep population growth pause. Oh, we'll unpause there. Yeah, we've had 2 people die off. We've got spare room for extra bodies. All right, we're going to call it here. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.